Self-care is so important for us. It's not selfish. It's not indulgent. It's not something you earn. It's something that we do to look after and nurture ourselves. And it's hard to do. It's hard to do if you're a person that's giving all the time, a mum, a working person that's so busy out there just keeping up with life. It's hard to find you time. But I'm telling you, if you don't do it, you will be sorry later on and your mental health will suffer. Self-care is maintenance. Honestly, it's just the little things that you do every single day that make you feel better, that perk you up, and that get your day going. They don't have to be million-dollar things, but they're so important. Don't wait until you're breaking down to take care of yourself emotionally. You need to do things before that. Put things into strategy that work and that help you every single day. These are some of the things that I find help me, and they might help you. Every morning, I do my exercises and I do my bike. I have done that solidly for 5 years. I'm very lucky because Benjamin gave me the recumbent bike, which I can use because I have pretty bad back, but I'm not going to go on to that. This is part of my self-care every single day. It's something I do for me. For you, it could be walking around the block. It could be buying a coffee. It could be buying flowers. But it's all something to do with self-care. And honestly, darlings, you have to do it. If I don't do my morning routine, I'm thrown out for the day. Plus, I'm stiff. If I don't touch my toes of a morning, I'm stiff all day. I have to do these things. Have you tried to do some simple exercises? On YouTube, there was a guy from the 1950s. He was excellent. His name was, pop it there. He was so good on his videos. And the thing is that they were so easy to do. Super simple exercises. And when I first started, he was the man that helped me get started. His name's Jack LALANNE. I'll get that right. I'll put it up there. And he's on YouTube and he has lovely little videos there that his grandson, I think, has put up. He lived to a very long old age. But I started with that because I was super unfit, super unwell, and I realised I had to start looking after my body as it was a serious thing, that I had been given that diagnosis of diabetes and I would have to have insulin if I didn't do something drastic. So that's what got me started. But the secret is I learned along the way that I kept going. So doing the exercises really helps. So make sure you do some exercise every single day. Another thing that I do is get out in the garden. Oh, darlings, any sort of nature, any nature, doesn't matter where you are in the world, is so beneficial for your mental health. It really helps you. And if you don't have nature outside, bring it inside. Buy yourself a plant. That is a part of a self-care routine. I have got this wonderful orchid in the bathroom called Olive. She's got one flower on her. And every day when I go in and fix myself up of a morning so Bert doesn't have to be scared looking at me all day, I always say hello to Olive. I tend her with loving care. Do you know I even take her outside in the sunshine when it's a really nice day to give her a bit of real light instead of the light coming through the windows? So that really helps me. And of course I talk to her naturally. Sunlight. Do you get out in the sunlight when you can? That is so important. I've got a good friend, Lisa, and she's actually got a YouTube channel called Lisa Wonderess. Now she knows that you've got to have sunshine every day. And she actually makes a point of sitting in the sun and getting it directly onto her skin every single day. And I really admire that. And I've started doing that as my self-care routine. Yes, it gives a shock for Bert to see me out there in the cold weather in the sunshine, getting some sun on my tummy, but it doesn't matter because it soaks in the vitamin D and we need it. We need it. So make sure you get some sunshine directly to your skin, whether it be your arms or your legs, no matter the weather, we need that vitamin D. Tablets don't give you all that you need. Reach for the real things. Drinking water? How much water do you do? Oh my goodness, I have I have a water jug next to me all day and I fill it up twice a day. And then with my coffees or my drinks, I know that I've had enough fluid for the day. Water's so important because it washes everything out and just keeps your body lubricated and going. Make sure you drink water as your self-care routine. Resting. Oh, that's where I find it hard. I never seem to give myself a rest. Everywhere I look, I see jobs. I'm looking right now in my study, and I will have to show you because you will not believe the mess I have got in this tiny room. This is my room, and I have got a mess. I have to tidy it up. I have to get it organized, but that won't be today. But everywhere I look, I see a job. So therefore, I find it very, very hard to rest. So resting is important, but I struggle with that. I really struggle. Do you struggle with resting? Actually sitting down and not feeling guilty? We sit down every lunchtime, Bert and I, and we'll put YouTube on and watch one of our favourite YouTubers, Mr. Homeless to Success, or Jojo Cowboy's Adventures, Lisa Wondress, Mousy Makes. I've got so many beautiful people on there. Judith. Anyway, we'll do that for an hour and catch up on all our favourite YouTubers and see what's been going on in their world. And then we turn the television off till about 4 o'clock. I don't get hooked in front of the television. I don't think that that gives you the rest, the right rest that you need. You're better off to go sit outside in the garden and take a book or take your journal, do some writing. That's better than just sitting in front of the television. That's my opinion though. Do you do something soothing? Now for me, you all know that that is knitting, playing the piano, patting Lucy or patting your fur baby, Lucy's on my lap at the moment. I find that very soothing. I knit every day and crochet. At the moment, I'm crocheting as well. So try and do something with your hands, whether it be colouring, diamond dotting, something like that can really help you as well. So it just takes you to that, gives your mind a break. So make sure you do that too. Oh, Lucy, yeah, I know. I love you too. Can you lay down though? Mummy wants to talk to her people. Can you lay down? Good. You're also allowed to have bad days. You're allowed to feel sad. You're allowed to feel as though the world's on top of you. But by doing the self-care every single day, it will help you have less bad days. I think it's very important. If you're struggling with doing any sort of self-care, I think the first thing that you should do is the basics. Lucy is just so loving today. She's always loving to me, vicious to other people, but she loves me. Oh, Lucy, please. I can't concentrate. I've lost my train of thought yet again with all this unboundless love that you're giving me. Can you just lay down for a little bit longer? Good girl, good girl. Now, where was I thinking? Now I have to get my train of thought back. If you're struggling with finding a way to start a self-care routine, and I did that because I was always busy doing other things to worry too much about myself. One of the things you can do is definitely start with your walking, start with an exercise, start with brushing your hair. That's another good thing. Do your hair every morning. Make sure that you look as good as you possibly can. One of the quickest pick-me-ups is a shower, although I have to find that they exhaust me, showers, but it picks me up. Another thing I do is make sure that you put your perfume on, because perfume can really lift your mood, and put some lipstick on. That can make you feel so much better, if you're a girl anyway. I don't know if guys want to put lipstick on, but they could wear a super cute hat or something that lifts their spirits. Every act of self-care that you give to yourself is a gift for your future. That's what I think. Because if you look after yourself with your exercise, with your walking, with your eating, that's going to help you in older age. So look upon it as a gift. Yeah, definitely a gift to yourself. Self-care isn't about perfection. It's not about finding the perfect way to do things. It's about finding the things that work for you. And everybody's so different, but I know that you can do it. And start with small steps. That really, really helps. Well, I hope this helped this week as my mental health one. And now I'll just that's all I'm going to talk about with that today. Yes, I hope it helps. Let me know in the comments. I just think self-care is so important. It really is. It boosts you up in so many different ways. Yes, and don't forget, boundaries are a form of self-care. If you've got somebody that's overwhelming you all the time, make sure that you put a boundary up if you need to. Okay, that's all I'm going to say this week on that. Right, so what's happened with my week this week? So the big news for Bert and I this week, and this is so exciting for us, is the fact that Morticia and Gomez are nesting in the bird feeder, in the bird nest. This is the first time in 6 years, and we are going to get little babies out of it for sure. They are so busy. Hang on, Lucy, this side might be better. They are so busy, and he sits there and protects her all day. It is just so lovely to watch nature from our front windows the way that we do. They're oblivious to us, but they're not frightened of us. They stay up there when we go out in the garden and walk to the letterbox or whatever. So that makes us feel really good that these birds just feel comfortable enough to nest in the nesting box, because our original Morticia got eaten by the black cat. And Lucy hates that black cat, and she knows that black cat got our original Morticia. And I don't even know if this is the original Gomez. Maybe it's just another pair of the babies that we actually raised out of the nest, like they came out of our nest. We had 8 babies come out of that nest before Morticia died. So that was for a couple of years. So anyway, we're super excited about that, and I've put some footage on for you to have a look at and see that. Lucy is really good, very much recovered from her terrible ordeal last week. So that's wonderful. My darling Bert has been working on the most elaborate strawberry cover you've ever seen for his strawberries. He's been working on that now for 4 solid days. This is what Bert's making. And it's going to have a roof on it that he can lift up with hinges for his beloved strawberry plants. He's so clever, my husband. These are kiwi fruit that he's just planted this year. We've got a male and a female. And this, everybody, is Bert's shed. Bert's paradise.
Oh yeah.
And up there somewhere, where's the nest, darling?
Up here.
Up here somewhere. I can't look back.
Just up in there.
Oh, goodness, I can see her. If you look carefully, you will see there's a bird tail up there. And that would be a bird nest. And Bert has got some little chickens in there.
4.
Little bubby birds, 4 of them. They're just blackbirds. But he loves it. And these are the birds we feed all the time. They know us, don't they? I just went to the park with Lucy, but if Bert doesn't come, she's no go. That's wonderful, darling. It's a heck of a lot of work. And here he is in here, still painting. Good job, darling. Good job.
It's nice to be able to start doing things again, even though it's a bit awkward, but I can still do it.
Good job.
I need to take this out there.
I know. I'm moving.
I'm framed.
Wait on. Okay.
At the moment, I'm painting all the cover strips for when I put the wire on, and then I put these over the top on the joints, so we don't get bitten by wire.
That's a lovely idea, darling. But do you know what you've got on? Your good shirt.
No.
Yes.
No.
And you've got paint on your tummy.
I know.
So,
4 flannelette shirts or work shirts.
not for painting in, darling. Not for painting in. You're doing a good job, Poppet.
Thank you.
Wow. Like I say, Bert's noisy.
I'm a noisy person.
If we don't get good strawberries this year, Bert,
I'm going to concrete the lot.
all right? He said it. We heard it. Good job, darling. Good job. I'm coming, Lucy. I'm coming. And the worst thing is that he's having a bit of dizzy spells with it, but the doctor's changed his medicine. He's on a different pill, and we think that might not be helping. So he sees the doctor again on Friday, and we'll ask him all about that then. What else has happened? Wool! I got wool. Yes, I've seen Seth this week. Gave him 2 Mars bars. He's a lovely boy, that boy. He's such a hard worker. So I've got wool because I'm going to be doing Ben, my darling Ben, a big crocheted blanket for the back of his couch. I did one for him 7 years ago, and he asked if he could have another one. How exciting is that? So, definitely ordered wool from Bendigo Woolen Mills, and Doris had given me a voucher. So thank you, Doris. I used the voucher. That was wonderful. I'll show you the wool. So I'm busy deciding which pattern to do. And as it is, you know how you do this square and that square. Well, I'm doing one at the moment. I'll just go grab it and I'll pop Lucy down. I'll go and grab it and I'll show you. So I got 9 balls of this beautiful flecky grey merino wool, absolute 200 gram balls, and I'm working on this one. It's a corner to corner, but I'm not sure if I like it enough. I don't know. It's looking good. I think it's looking good. I love the ridges in it, the texture. It looks really good. It's super easy. I was following a pattern that was, a 1-line pattern. It was called the tulip stitch. And I'd made it because I want this blanket to reach around him like it's a big hug from me. So it's, it's as wide as it was as wide as my arms all the way along in single crochets. People who knit and that will understand. Anyway, I kept mucking it up. I kept mucking up the darn stitch, and it was so easy, it frustrated me. In the end, I said to Bert, pull it out. I'm not going to do that stitch. I just want to do something that's super easy, because I like to sit down and do it of a night when I don't have to think too much. And I've got another pattern I've been working on that has been quite a lot of thinking. So having said that, this one's been giving me a bit of a problem. This is a vest I'm doing for myself, like a little summer top. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's in the merino wool. I think I've showed it to you before. Well, I had it nearly finished, because this is the back of it. And I had it nearly finished. I was so happy with it. And then I had a proper look at it. Looks awfully big, doesn't it? I had a proper look at it, and I'd mucked the colour system up. So instead of having the pink and the green and the yellow, I'd gone from green to pink. So I had to unpull probably a week's worth of knitting. So this is done in the feather and fan stitch, I think, or the old shale stitch. It's just very pretty stitch from the 1970s, or just an old stitch. So I've had to fix that up, but it's so easy to do. So I've got to have my wits about me when I'm doing this one, and I just want one that I can relax with. So that's what the crochet one's about. That's been keeping us busy. We've had a bit of, we had trouble with our chairs. Bert's footrest that comes out, it had broken over time and had worn out. And Lucy hated it because it always collapsed on her. So that's okay. We got a good lounge suite. It's a lazy boy one. And we got back in touch with where we brought them, and they're fully covered by insurance, and they've gone back down to Melbourne to be fixed, which means that, and we're getting new foam in the seats as well, which means that Bert and I are on this two-seater cuddle couch, I call it, of a night. And Lucy is perched right in front of us because she didn't like being in front of the window. She was totally discombobulated when our two recliner chairs went. And Lucy, being Lucy, doesn't cope with change. So she's right in front of us. Oh, darlings, it has been very challenging, I'll tell you that much, to try and be comfortable on that two-seater couch for a longer period of time. But that's about all that's gone on with my week. Bert's drone is actually broken, so that's going to be repaired. And I'll be putting on some drone footage that is from different times that he's taken that I probably have never uploaded before. I'm going to upload that. Hope you enjoy it. He's missing his droney because we call it the Enterprise, you know, like the Enterprise from Star Trek. And yeah, he's definitely missing it. But anyway, the part should be here this week, so hopefully it'll be fixed very quickly. If not, we'll just have to bite the bullet and buy a new one. He could not manage without his drone. It's as important to him as his motorbike. So that's all my news, darling, and all my trying to help you with your mental health this week. I want to send lots and lots of love from beautiful Ballarat, from Lucy and from Lucy and me, and from Bert too, who's still outside working on his strawberry patch. Oh, I do have to add, thank you so much for all the lovely comments about my video last week and about what to do and what have you. Thank you so much. I really, really did appreciate all of the support. I'm just going to give up on ever being monetized, I think. I don't think it's ever going to happen for me. But anyway, I've been on YouTube 5 years now, and I'm not monetized. So I don't think it's ever going to happen for me, but I'm happy it's happened for my best friend, Lisa. So that's really good. All right, off we go, darlings. Lots of love from beautiful Ballarat. God bless, and take care of yourself. And write in the comments, because this is very important if I get comments. Tell me the one self-care thing that you're going to do for yourself every single day. Every day. Rain, hail, or shine. I want to know. I also stopped the cuckoo clock today, so it hasn't been banging off the whole time. God bless, darlings. Lots of love to all of you.